What's up guys, back in Bloodborne the Old Hunters, and today I'm going to show you how to get every single weapon in this DLC so you can get the Hunter's Essence trophy. Now we're going to start with the Beast Cutter. As you can see, we started right off from the start of the DLC. So I have cleared this area out, so I don't think it's going to be this easy getting to this area, but I mean you have to come this way anyway. But there are going to be enemies, so just keep an eye out. So we're going to head up here. Swivel around here and go up here, and we're just going to drop down off here. Take a little bit of damage, but no problem there. And it's sitting right on that body there. I kind of changed my mind and wanted to fall down here just to make sure I got it. And there is the Beast Cutter. Okay, up next we're going to get the Boom Hammer. As you can see down there, there's a blood river. And right there on that bridge there were cannons, so you'll easily recognize this place, and it is on the main path to the end. So you want to come in this building here. Again, you have to come in here. It's pretty dark in here. I have cleared the enemies out, keep in mind, so there will be enemies. Now here is the item. You need to pick it up and quickly dash backwards. There's the Boom Hammer. Dash backwards before it explodes like that. Okay, next we're going to be getting a badge which will allow us to purchase the piercing rifle in the Hunter's Dream. So you can see we're still in the same building. We're going to come out this door, not down to the Blood River, but instead out here. We're going to go up these steps, and there's going to be a hunter up here who we need to kill. So here we are, he's almost dead, and we finish him off. And then after about a second after he hits the ground, you will get the badge. And now we'll just continue on for now. So this is above the Blood River, this bridge. You'll come up the Blood River, go up this bridge, come along here. And along here we're going to go down into this large building and talk to Simon, which is part of a 4-part quest to get his bow blade. So you just need to talk to him until he runs out of things to say.
Oh yes, I see. You sense a secret, as if the spirit of such an inquisitive hunter. Beware, especially. Beware.
And then you just want to turn left and make sure you open up this door just for a little shortcut. And there's the first lamp. Now we're going to head all the way back up here. I just fast forwarded it. We're going to go back up the other way of the Blood River, which is the opposite way to continue the level, but we're going to go up here and into this cave, and we are going to fight another hunter who has a Gatling Gun, and once you take him down you can get it off him. So you can just see him hiding there. It's kind of hard to see him, so I recommend turning your brightness up. You just need to get in there and kill him. Now once he's almost dead, and he's dead, and he will just fall to the ground and drop his Gatling Gun. And it is yours. Now this is the same cave we just entered to get the Gatling Gun, but I just wanted to make sure it was a bit more clear so you can see where I'm heading here, but we're going to go back inside. And you can just run straight, but I prefer to run left and take out the enemies in here, which I've already done. But there is one enemy in here who's really tough. He's pretty much a mini version of a boss. So I just ran past him and went to the back item back here to get that. And then we're going to... I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Okay, now this is at the end of the Blood River where the metal gate is. You'll come to this area, pretty recognizable. Again, you have to come this way. And you're going to come across here and go up a ladder. Once again, you have to come this way. Climb this ladder. Now you're going to see a little jolt in the video here because I had to cut to a time when I actually beat this guy, because I went down here and he actually killed me the first 2 times I tried this. So he's a bit tough, but make sure just to stay away from him. Anyway, now that he's dead, you can go on and pick up the item over here above the pit. If you want, you can just run for it and grab it, but it is a bit risky. Okay, now this is the second lantern in the DLC. You'll come across it, you should have no problem. It's right before the first boss. And now, I don't know why I try to hit this guy, but anyway, you want to come down here and then just jump down into this little mini blood river. And we're going to go down here and get one of the best weapons in the DLC, a lot of people's favourite from what I'm hearing, the Whirligig Saw. Okay, so now the next weapon is right after you beat the first boss. Prey slaughtered. What you're going to want to do is turn around, and one of the heads of that monster is still going to be alive up here near the stairs. And you're going to want to go up to it and talk to it until it runs out of things to say and starts neighing relentlessly. Yes, I said neighing, like a horse. It's horrible. Now once it does that, you just want to hit it, and you will pick up the holy moonlight sword. Now from here you want to go to this light post and return to the hunter's dream. Now this is very important that you do this as well, so make sure you do that. Once we're here, we're just gonna take this opportunity to buy the piercing rifle, so go into your secondary items in this vendor and buy the piercing rifle, which is what you picked up the badge for. Now going back into the same area, you can see now that Simon is standing over that horse that you hit, so you want to talk to him this time. And talk to him again until you max out what he can say, and he starts repeating himself. Okay, now we're going to go get the Fist of Gracia. So right from where you were talking to that guy, we're going to go up the little steps and then to the left and up some more steps into the prison cell. Again, be careful, there are enemies in here. As you can see, one there at my feet and this guy in the wheelchair here. And we're going to go to the last door on the right, head in there and pick up the weapon of this corpse. Okay. Now, from that weapon, we're going to head out, and then turn right, then go up these steps, turn left, and you're going to go into a very, very recognizable room. There are going to be enemies in here, 2 hunters in fact, and they are quite difficult, so just be careful. I've already cleared them out. And once you interact with the elevator, you'll go up, but you want to come back down, and then you can do what I'm doing now, which is setting that one to go back up. And just as a little thing, you can grab the skull on this elevator, which is how you access one of the only optional boss fight in this DLC. But that's not part of what we're doing here. What we're going to do is operate device and jump back on the elevator and go down with it. And down here in a chest, as you will see, is the church cannon. And there is the church cannon. Okay, now we're in the next area in the research hall. And we're going, as you can see, we're on the second level up. This is after I've been all the way to the top to turn the crank. So once you do that, the stairs will rearrange, so make sure you do that first. Then you want to come back down to level 2, come to this area and pick off the key off this body. Now, I did not know he was there, and he poisoned me. But that's okay, just make sure that he doesn't get you too. Learn from my mistakes. Anyway, from there, we're just going to continue on. We need that key for a weapon soon, but what we're going to do is come down here and get the lock shield just sitting on this body here. Now from here you want to make sure you have almost full health. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but just to be safe, depends how much your full damage is, you just want to fall off here. And then right below that slab, you'll just go back out here where you first came in, and you'll want to return to the Hunter's Dream right now. Also pretty important for Simon's quest. Now we're back in the undead corpse pile, or whatever it's called, the corpse pile, and you know this place, we've been here a couple of times now, but we're going to come up here. I just fast forward through this, so you don't have to watch it, just kill both the enemies. Anyway, so once it's done, right past this caged open door, you'll find this wooden door and you can open it with this key now. And behind the door is going to be a hunter. And he can be quite difficult, but I'm sure you can handle him. And after you handle him, you will get the next weapon, the church pick. Okay, now we're going to teleport back to the research hall, which you have to do anyway, but now Simon's going to be standing here and you want to talk to him and max out all his dialogue. So you do have to come here anyway just to continue on with the main story. Okay, now this is in the next area, the fishing hamlet. There's a shortcut over there where the ladder is, which I've already unlocked, but I'm just going to show you the normal way, which is across here. Now there are going to be enemies here, so be careful, but I have already cleared them out just for the video. And you're going to come to this big opening here, and there's going to be a well, very easy to see, and you want to go down this well. And there are going to be two extremely hard enemies down here, but you have to kill both of them, unfortunately. And once this guy gets to about 25% health, he will call in the other one at the same time. But once you kill both of them, you'll be able to collect this weapon, which I assume is really rare because these guys are hard as hell. Now at the last lamppost of the DLC, at the lighthouse, you're going to see Simon here. I'm sorry, I accidentally stuffed up with recording and he is already dead. But he won't be dead when you get here, and you want to talk to him and he'll give you his bow blade as well as a key that you really need. Now you want to go back to this corpse pile again, and again my recorder stuffed up and I missed this, but I'm showing you still how to get it and it'll be all the same. Now you'll come up here again, you've been here like 1,000 times. You'll come down here now that the key that you got from Simon, you can come down here and open the door with, which I've already done obviously, and this guy will be sitting here. You don't need to talk to him, all you have to do is hit him once. And then you actually do have to wait about 30 seconds, or no, probably 20 seconds before the item pops up. Okay, and the last and final weapon of the game is for beating the last boss of the main story, and he is hard as hell, but you will eventually do it if you've gotten this far. As you can see, I'm about to get it, and the trophy with it. Prey slaughtered. And there is the cost parasite. And that is all the weapons in the Bloodborne DLC, The Old Hunters. Thanks for watching guys, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.